Hello and welcome back to our Pokemon Clover playthrough. This is part 27, and last episode we went ahead and went through the Blacksmith Manor and we had ourselves our 7th gym battle. We made a lot of progress. The reason why we are starting off on Outcast Island again rather than Viridian City, which might be the place you would expect us to be considering that's where the 8th gym is, the reason we are here is because the 8th gym is blocked by a Team Karma grunt. I flew over there, saw that it was blocked, spoke to the guy out front. He said, go south of Vipia Town, which is Pallet Town, and go find a ship that Team Karma has stolen. So, we're starting off here. We're going to be surfing to the left of Outcast. It could have went south from Vipia as well, but I didn't think there was much difference between the two. So we're going to head left. We're going to look for the Ruse Cruise once again. We do also have the Fontava Chambers over here, which is something that I do want to check out. However, I think I'm going to check that out a little bit later on when we have all of the HMs available to us, as I think there's stuff hidden deep that requires strength, rock smash, rock climb, all of that kind of stuff. Ship! There we go. Route 24 is where the ship is. Can I enter from here? This is the Ruse Cruise that Team Karma stole. Maybe there's an entrance on another side. Okay, I can't enter from here. Got it. Can I enter from here? There's an entrance. Go in. Yes, please. And we're in. I don't know if this is going to be like a second attempt to get all of the goodies that we missed the first time we were on the Ruse Cruise, or if this is now a completely different layout. This looks like a completely different layout to me. This seems like a different layout. Do we get a bed that will allow us to go ahead and rest up if we need it? Not here, at least. Maybe later on. Maybe it's the door to the left. Not seeming like it. I walked straight into that one. Intruder. Must stop intruders. I do plan on battling a lot of the people in here, as I do want to try and get a little bit of XP before we head to the next gym. However, if they end up using a bunch of Pokemon that we've already seen before and it gets a little bit repetitive, I might cut some of them out. Last episode was pretty heavily edited, so I don't want to super heavily edit this one. Like, it helped us make a lot of progress in the last episode, but I did cut out a lot of the, more racist stuff, in the last episode. Dark humor is one thing, and the first time you experience dark humor, it can be funny because there's a lot of shock value that comes with it. But this is now my second time through the game, and a lot of the dark humor, edgy jokes like that don't really feel as funny anymore on the second time through. I feel like you have like a good 3 or 4 year window where dark humor is like the funniest thing, which is usually like the first time you become exposed to that type of humor. And then it kind of fades away when you've heard all of the jokes and you're like, yeah, but I've kind of heard it before. And I'm at that stage now. I'm like, yeah, I get it. You know, a Pokemon based on the KKK. Do we need it though? So, we'll see. We'll see. If they end up being a bunch of Pokemon that we've seen before, I will probably go ahead and cut it out. Or if they're a little bit more on the extreme end. I feel like that's probably the worst of it over with though. I think that last episode was going to be the video that I wanted to cut the most out of. So from here, we should be fighting more normal things. It's just, there's a lot of bad comments in that last one. So, again, I have it all unedited in the first time I played through this. I kept it pretty much unedited the whole way through. The only difference is I used to speed up a lot more. So, that's pretty much the difference there. So, it's nice to have a different experience where it's a little bit more edited, in my opinion, to differentiate the two. We do nearly get wrecked by Nutsbolts just from chattering us down, which is what I was doing. I was chattering as well, to be fair. Galavist is going to hit level 57, which is nice. Plus 4 attack is always nice. Galavist is trying to learn Plasma Fists. Wait, yes. We have Wild Charge. Wild Charge sucks. This could have one negative effect. Yeah, because this is Zeraora's signature move. I don't know if anyone else has learned it since then. Maybe? The user attacks with Charged Fists changes normal type moves to electric. So, obviously I'm learning this because this is just better than Wild Charge. I hate the recoil. It's more base power. It's just a straight up upgrade. We just have to keep in mind that if we use Plasma Fists, don't explode on a ground type. You know? Just keep in mind that it will become an electric type move. It is a shame that we aren't an electric type ourselves. Like, don't get me wrong, I love steel fighting as a type. I love Drain Punch, but Plasma Fists makes me really want Stab Explosion. Stab Explosion would be kind of nuts. Moonblast, we should tank that, and we should be able to KO with a Giga Drain. The only issue is that we are as slow as can be, so we will probably be outsped. We do not get outsped. Charizard just outsped something. And didn't KO. That's actually unfortunate. I would have preferred to go last, but KO. I'm actually amazed that we didn't KO Spegathant in one hit. Dang. Okay. Plasma Fist is a very good move, though. I am happy about that in the long run. Now I kind of want to have a super effective explosion on something, because that sounds really silly. That would do so much damage. Haze, less impressive than Plasma Fists. Sorry, Deferus, you got the bad move out of the two. It is also unfortunate that I think the next gym is probably going to be ground-based, as they haven't changed the type themes for any of the gyms. So, Plasma Fists won't be super useful against the next gym, unfortunately. What do you have, sir? Get wrecked. It's still a fun thing to say, actually. You know, when I first started this playthrough of Pokemon Clover, oh my god, he's gonna have 6 Wreck Roach, okay. When I first started the playthrough of Pokemon Clover, it was kind of because I had the theory in my mind that a lot of the memes of Pokemon Clover would probably be, like, horribly outdated. And I would say that most of them, over half, we'll lower it to over half of them have actually kept up, and they don't feel, you know, super stale. So I'm somewhat impressed, actually. I'm going to finish this thing with an Acid Spray, because it's funnier to me, and also he might swap. If there is 6 Wreck Roach, we will probably cut to the last one. But Marlies is trying to learn Leaf Storm. I'm probably gonna keep Flame Burst. I don't want to really lose my special attack stat. I like the idea of Giga Drain because I like getting that recovery. Especially because we're gonna be going second a lot of the time, and then that lets us get a good chunk of health back after we've been hit. Leaf Storm doesn't really feel like it fits with the plan that I have for this Pokemon, because I don't want to drop my special attack. And if I want one big hit, I'm going to use Burn Up. Yeah, I'm going to stick with Giga Drain. I am. Burn Up is more interesting to me. It's slightly stronger. It hasn't had any super great use so far. Okay, it's going to be 6 Wreck Roach. But yeah, we'll stick with the moveset that we have. Policepex is trying to learn Recover. No, but also interesting move. Everyone seems to be learning a move at 57 for some reason. Okay. Interesting, interesting. 57 seems to be the hotspot. And with this final splooge, the Condom blocks the army of cocks. It's happened. It's happened. The cocks have been defeated by the splooge. Nonetheless, the Condom splooge defeated the cocks. Oh no. Oh, all the joy on my face from making a penis joke is gone. It's all gone. Right. Let's see which of these. Obviously, this isn't gonna help. Let's start with left. Okay, this takes us back. Okay, okay. The left has options. Where does this go? Does this also have options? No. Does this have options? Yes. I'm just gonna click on a random one for now. Okay. Does this have options? Yes. Okay. 3 of them have options. This immediately goes up to another blocked path, which means more options. Up and to the right is going to take us back to where... Either of these ones on the right takes us back to where we were, which gives us the option of left. Doesn't help us. So this does not feel like it helps us in the slightest, unless we're on that first pad and we go up to the left over there. Okay. I'm starting with the right. I'm starting with the right. We do left wall all the time. Let's break the trend. I'm going here. Okay. Down seems like a bad idea. Up here seems like a bad idea, because that'll bring us that left arrow down there. Down? Here? Because that'll take us up the second tile up there, which leads to a space. Okay. I see a route. I don't know if being here is a good thing or not, but let's see if there's anything in these doorways. A revive, okay. I mean, I like having a revive. Once again, can't heal in the bed. We will check the other room. This is a dead end, so I don't think this is where I wanted to go first. Hello? Hey. Oh, you are a battle. What do you have, scientist? I thought you might have been able to give me something interesting. You have a Venowat. Okay. Okay. We can just go to Sem Demon for this. This is Poison Electric. This was the other thing that our Mosquito could have evolved into. Or, sorry, this is what our Mosquito would evolve into. It's not like a split evolution. This is just what it would become. I don't remember if it has Levitate or not. I mean, we may as well test it. Withdraws, so probably. That or it just didn't have anything to hit us with, really. It goes to Mantrake, which was the Bug Dragon? Which we're still fine against. I mean, we have Rock Slide. That should do okay. I wasn't sure if it was going to have, like, Giga Drain or something. Giga Drain would obviously be awful for us. Or Leaf Blade. It looks like it could land both of those moves, honestly. I say that because it's green. And sometimes that's all my brain needs. Green Pokemon with Grass move? That makes sense to me. It could be based on the most completely unrelated thing to grass imaginable, but if it has a color of green to it, I'll be like, that's a grass type. The curse of my brain. Okay, we are now much weaker for the Venowat though, which might be a bit of a problem. I'm gonna try and Earth Power if this thing has Levitate, which it might. It is floating. We're probably gonna lose 7 Demon to this. But we're gonna try it anyway, because I don't think Surf would one-shot regardless. We do live a hit. Earth Power lands. It does not have Levitate. That should be that. Good job, Sem Demon. Good job. I am considering what Pokemon we might want to put on the team next. I think it's, you know, getting close to that time where we might want to have, like, a little bit of a swap around for our team. One full restore. Okay, nice. We could honestly just immediately slap that onto Sem Demon if we wanted, but I'll hold off for right now. Let's battle you as well. You have one Pokemon, which is Nomaestra. Oh! You're no longer a little guy. I preferred little guy. You know, little guy seemed like he had more energy. This thing's just got his teethies out. We get flinched by Air Slash. Uh-oh. Hold on. Flinching is my plan. No. Hey, don't do this against me. I'm the one with the King's Rock right here. I want to flinch. I believe in Condom. We get one Sludge Bomb off. Is it enough to one-shot? We're 2 levels below and it's fully evolved, so probably not. Oh? Leftovers. Okay, I thought it was going to be a weakness pulse or something, then I actually got scared. Assuming it's just going to keep air slashing, which is a bit of a problem, actually, I'm going to go to Galavist, and every time I have asked for not King's Rock. King's Rock is on Condoom. Every time that I have asked for a Quick Claw proc, we have gotten one. It is time. Galavist. He didn't need it. He didn't need it. Galavist knew. Galavist knew he did not need it. And you know what? The betrayal that I feel right now. I don't want to miss. Galavist now knows that it should probably outspeed, and it will activate its Quick Claw. Galavist now knows. You already know what I'm going to say. It needs to do it. Oh, okay. Well, this is actual betrayal. You know, it's happened so often that I actually believed. And now it's going to get leftovers recovery. I was kind of hoping that we would get taken out from the last air slash, so it would be a little bit weaker, so it might die to this fake out. This Pokemon's actually causing me some problems. Mostly just because, you know, our poison type got flinched over and over. Our fake out is going to do no damage whatsoever. That thing's tanky. Okay, and we're just going to Strato Blade. We do outspeed, so at least we can't get flinched, and that should be the end of that Pokemon. Awkward to fight, for sure. Just that one Pokemon on the trainer, though. Weird. 7158. Trying to learn Hydro Pump. We have Surf. I'm going to stick with Surf. I don't like missing moves. That's simple. Okay, we have options. The middle one will take us back to the right, where we've already been, which doesn't help us in the slightest. And if we go on either of the other two, we end up in the same place anyway, so we can go on any of these and it doesn't matter. Uh-oh. Okay, so the right was not the way to go. Got it. Okay, we're gonna try hugging the left wall, because hugging the right didn't seem to lead us to where we need to go. I did quickly run and heal up our team, so that they are nice and back to full health. We have pads. They have 2 pads here, which is weird. What is the point of this? Why does this exist? That seems odd. Just to stop me from getting into the bottom left corner? Rude. We can go up to there, which has a pad, or we can go straight up. Straight up looks like it leads me to a full new direction, but I can't see fully where it goes. Actually, what is the point of this? I just see this, and it's so silly to me. They just want to block me on the left path. I guess it lets us see. And it does let me see, actually. Actually, that's very convenient, because I now know I can go here and land on another pad. We have a way up to the left, which leads to 2 up arrows up here, or we can backtrack. This also leads to the same kind of area. Makes me think that that's a trap. This would also lead to the same place. This goes straight back to the start. That goes straight back to the start. The only one that seems different is this one? Oh, I can even see the top. Yeah, this one leads to somewhere different. Okay, nice. And from here, we need to be on either this pad to the right or this pad down, and this pad down leads us around. I like when you can see very clearly, like, the future steps that you need to take, so you don't have to just trial and error and hope. It's much nicer when they do it like that. Can I tip you with money? Yeah, go for it. I appreciate that, please. Oh, you also have a Channel Law. Okay, the first Pokemon we've seen before. Channel Law we haven't fought too much, and it is a Pokemon that is near and dear in my heart, so we'll just go into Galavist and Drain Punch this nice and easily. We shouldn't have too much of an issue here. Growth could be scary if we didn't, you know, resist both of its stabs, which should make this nice and easy. We just click Drain Punch, and we should be good to go. No Quick Claw again. Tragic. I don't think we need it this time. I think even if we got hit, we'd be fine. It is doubled attack right now, but it does not matter. He's just gonna get bonked. Poor little guy. Still a Pokemon that I'm considering putting on the team at some point, especially now that we know that Marlizard isn't too crazy of a Pokemon, right? Marlizard doesn't really have the speed that would be needed to make it that good. You are not my friend. Oh. Oh. My feelings. Dr. Y. I just met you. Glorious. You're not my friend either, actually, because you're probably going to have, like, Subseed, and that's gross. So I'm just going to... come. Yep. This is the episode of cum jokes. Petal Dance, though. Interesting. How much damage does this do? This can do, like, half. Well, over half. We could, speaking of Marlizard, we could try and use Petal Dance to our advantage and go into Marlizard while it's Petal Dancing. Because we quad resist it, and we could try and set up and sweep this trainer. It's a doctor, so there's a chance that we get healed up afterwards if it doesn't work out in our favor, which would also be nice. But let's try this. Let's go ahead, get hit with the Petal Dance, hopefully get... It is a free turn lock-in. That's nice. Meaning we can go for this. The question is, do we go for 2? Probably not. We probably just go for 1. I don't know if we'll even outspeed after just 1. And it is a poison type. It's a poison dark type, not a grass type. The grass type is, you know, it's Ruse, if you will. So we probably just want to hope that we outspeed in Flame Burst, because if we try and go for another one, like, worst case scenario is we already outspeed, we try and Shell Smash again, and then it goes for poison type move when our defenses are halved. That would suck. So I think I'd rather just Flame Burst. We do not outspeed. It does Sludge Bomb. Do we live this? No. Charizard, man. See, this is why a Grass Steel type would be so nice. Such nice typing. It'd be so convenient. I'm gonna go to Death first because it probably outspeeds. Yeah. It was a nice idea. Just the execution, Charizard just isn't fast enough, ever. It really does require you to Shell Smash twice, which I just don't think we're gonna be able to do, really. We do have the ground type gym coming up, and I'm willing to use our good old trusty, I already forgot his name, Charizard. So out of it today. Our good old Charizard for the ground type gym, and we'll see how it does there, but after that, we might replace it with Channel Ore. We might do it. It is something that I'm definitely considering. I'm just going to Strato Blade here, because this thing was a dark type, meaning we should resist any dark type stab moves. Gunk Shot, we should live that okay. It'll hurt, but we'll live it. The crit nearly made us not live it, but we do survive. We don't get Sucker Punched. I thought Sucker Punch was coming. I just kind of went and committed, because I was like, we're at 5 HP anyway, so why not? We do get level 58, but we already learned, you know, new moves at 57 with Haze, Police Specs with Recover, and Hydro Pump on Sem Demon, and Plasma Fist. For some reason, all of our Pokemon want to learn something at 57, which unfortunately means no new moves for a while. And Hazmate is part fighting, so you just get bonked. You don't just get bonked. And Deathverse has to go down too. Like, Charizard, it was his own fault, but I feel a little bit bad about that. We're just going to Flea Specs, I guess. It's fast, it should take this thing out, and we'll see if we get healed immediately after. If we don't, that'll suck, because I'll probably have to run back to the Pokemon Center, because I don't want to have to waste my revives. I'd rather save those for important late-game battles than now. I'd rather save them for, like, the Elite Four. I guess we could always just buy more, but something in my mind is like, I'm saving them. Let me heal your team. Good. That's what I was hoping for. Nice. It's done. This is now a fully healed team. Is it, though? Is it fully healed? Are you lying to me? He's not lying to me. It is, in fact, a very full healed team. Nice. And this leads us to... Oh. It leads us to Leon, I guess. Hey, aha, you again? I heard from little bro that you made a real mess of our plans in Beehive City. Regardless, I've got you right in the sight of my death roll now. I'll beat you so hard, you'll need anal cream. Where are you meeting, buddy? I have several questions. Is that toilet paper wrapped around you? I have several questions. And I'm going to ask none of them. I'm going to keep them to myself, because that's what a good person would do. I am, however, going to come on your Toxiraptor. I'm sorry. Mrs. Stonehenge. I don't think Stonehenge would have done too much, but oh my god. That's damage. That's good damage. That's a 2-hit KO right there. That's pretty nice. That is really nice. Good start to the fight. I like that. Flea Specs 58. No new move, I presume. No new move. Tragic. The one downside of them all learning something at the same time. Why would you bring in this in against my starter? How much do you think your explosion is going to do? This thing is exploding, right? I could go straight to Galavist to try and tank the explosion, but that does seem silly. I won't lie. It does seem it seems really silly. I'm just going to click Come and Go just in case. It exploded. I could have went to Galavist to, you know, take less damage from that, but honestly, it's fine. You know, we've dealt with a rock type and a fire type so far with a water type, and we still have Sem Demon in the back if there's something else we need water types for, and we're still alive. So, I mean, this is fine. This is fine. Panon Ants. You are Steel Dragon, right? This is not preferable. We have Galvest and Sem Demon for this, though, I guess. It's just a question of which one would we rather use. I'm going to go to Sem Demon, because we might still want Steel or Fighting types in the future, whereas, you know, we've used our Water type. We've used our Water type, so we'll treat Sem Demon as a Ground type. Kind of how I'm feeling about this. That did a lot of damage. Sem Demon might just die. It does outspeed, though. It does outspeed, though. I'm always surprised when it outspeeds things, because this thing is, in my mind, like a statue of crusty rock. I'm always a little bit surprised when it actually outspeeds something, but it seems like it's going to work out in our favor. Oh, did you just Quick Claw me? No. No. That's my Steel type's thing. You can't take this from me. Galvest. I'm not allowing this. I'm not allowing this. We're going to Quick Claw him back, okay? This is not happening. Drain Punch him. Our Quick Claw didn't proc. He won. He won the battle of the Quick Claws, and that makes me sad. Thankfully, that wasn't enough to KO. I mean, it was a stab Drain Punch. Drain Punch from a monster, so, you know. I expected it to KO, but still. Marley's 57, new move. I'd already tried to Leaf Storm before, so, you know. Anaconduke. There is 100% a Fighting type move coming. Question is, what do we go into for it? We could go to Fleespecs. Fleespecs resists Fighting and resists Grass. However, Electric type coverage is nice for things. And we might be able to get like a Charge Beam boost if he has a Water type. I don't remember Leon's team all. I know we fought him before. I don't remember any of it. We could also sacrifice Condoom. We could swap into Condoom and heal up with a Hyper Potion or something and try and just Sludge Bomb it to see how much damage it does. Question is, how much would a Grass type move do to us neutral? I think Fleespecs is probably the thing to swap in, actually. Because we need to take a Fighting type hit. We'll probably outspeed. We can Signal Beam it down. Sadly, we don't have Sludge Bomb on it anymore. We replaced it with Flash Cannon, and this is like one of the only times where that's actually a negative. We do get a special attack increase. That's nice. Cross Chop does how much? That is a pretty strong move. That doesn't do too much. That's nice. Signal Beam. Withdraws to go into Batterex. This is resisted. Not great damage. I'm going to keep... Am I going to keep Fleespecs around, or am I just going to Flash Cannon this for a bit of damage? How scary is Batterex for my team? It's obviously horrible for Galvest. Deferus can KO it, and Anaconduke just fine, I think. How much do I care about Malizard? Oh man, it feels so cruel, but part of me is just like, what if I just got rid of Malizard here? It can't do anything to Batterex, but what if I just threw it away? What if I just chucked it away? Yeah, I'm torn on my decision here. There's definitely a Dragon Claw coming. Like, Malizard does actually do a good chunk of damage to Anaconduke. If we get a free swap in, we can just hit it with a Fire-type move. So I guess we'll stay in with Fleespecs and we'll Flash Cannon. We don't outspeed. Oh, well that changes everything. If, you know, I thought we were going to outspeed. I thought this Flash Cannon was going to do damage first. And it probably would have been a 2-hit KO. However, we don't outspeed. So, that sucks. Speed tie? No speed tie. And a Drain... How dare you use my own moves against me? How dare you use my favorite move? That's mine. If Fleespecs was outsped, is Deferus going to be outsped? 145. 171. I'm going to assume Deferus is faster. I really hope so, because we really want to hit this thing with Strato Blade. I don't know if it has inner focus. I'm not going to take the risk. We're just going to Strato Blade. We do outspeed. That should be the end of Batterex. Deferus would be nice to keep around for Anaconduke, but we do have Malizard if we need to. What is the other Pokemon? Oh! Why would you bring this in against a flying type? Stone Edge? Do you outspeed me? No. Yes. Uh-oh. Thankfully, we didn't get crit or anything. But we do take out the Anaconduke, because Dephorus is not playing around. Nice. Good. Okay. That could have went really badly. That did so much damage. And Pyroling. Okay. Okay. Just gonna Strato Blade again. We outspeed. Nice. We do have to keep in mind, you know, this thing's ability to halve water-type moves, so we don't come on it. Citrus Berry. Goodbye, Dephorus. However, we have a lot of Pokemon remaining. This should be a nice, easy fight. We shouldn't have too much to worry about. Galavist isn't super... Well, actually, looking at our Pokemon left, this is awful. Galavist gets annihilated. Marlizard can't touch this thing because all of its moves are quad-resisted. We're relying on Condoom for a Pyrolink again. This has happened several times now. We're gonna heal, actually. This is worse than I thought. This is actually really bad. I have not kept the right Pokemon around to the end of this fight. Where are my Hyper Potions, sir? There they are. Okay. Condoom, you're going back to full HP. What moves do you have for me? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think we are going to Marlizard right now, and we are sacrificing it so Condoom can come off of a fresh swap at full HP. That's what we're doing. We really need Condoom for this. We need to Sludge Bomb it with Condoom. Marlizard can't touch this in any way. Earthquake is neutral. Whatever, that's fine. Yeah, this is pretty scary, actually. This is way worse than I thought. Earthquake was not a move I was expecting. I thought we were going to have to take, like, a Dragon Pulse, which I thought was still going to do, like, a third, but I didn't think it would do more than that. Earthquake again. Do you think we outspeed after one of these and then we go for a burn up? It's not worth it. Let's just click it. It's not worth it. I know it's not worth it to try and do any of that. We'll just get KO'd. We'll get outsped. It won't work out in our favor at all. We will, however, go for this good old Giga Drain. It does pathetic damage, but it will allow us to, you know, heal up enough to where we can go for a burn up on this turn. All of our moves are quad resisted. It really doesn't matter. We're just trying to do as much damage as possible so that Condoom has less to worry about. Bit boop. Why is the low HP sound so weird right now? Burn up actually did an okay amount right there. That is nice. That is nice. We're just gonna click Giga Drain. Thankfully, there's no, like, recovery move. If it whipped out Recover right there, that would have been a nightmare. But Condoom can live an Earthquake, Sludge Bomb should KO, and we should be fine. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada boom, bada bing. Bing, boom, bang. There we go. Okay, thank you, Condoom, for carrying me through this game. 226 HP, very nice. Trying to learn Sludge Wave. We already have Sludge Bomb, which is, you know, 5 base power worse, but 30% chance to poison rather than 10%. So we're just going to stick with Sludge Bomb. 20% increase in chance to poison is just much better than 5 power. It just is. For this type of Pokemon that's kind of bulky, it just is. If we were like a Gengar that's trying to like one-shot things, Sludge Wave becomes better, but, you know. Ah, I'm only the first hurdle on this ship. Good luck, you dumb little turd. How dare you? Also, can I go back to the doctor? Will he heal me again? I hope he will. Let me heal your team. Yes, good, good. Okay, we'll poke our noses a little bit further in. It's been a little bit of recording time, but we can poke our noses a little bit further in and see what's in here. Oh! Are you wearing glasses, or is that just part of your design? I think it's just part of the design. Hello? Oh, he's just sad. Oh, I thought he was going to be an encounter. No, that little spanky snake is just sad. Oh. There's goodies here, though. Hyper Potion. Okay, nice. That gives us back one of the ones that we used. And the ultimate goodie for the back right corner, a Max Revive. That's actually quite nice. Okay. Okay. Poor little guy. Have you just been abandoned here? Can I do nothing to help you? I guess I can do nothing to help you. Sorry, buddy. Good luck, I guess, with everything. Oh, no. Battle me. Maybe I'll get promoted if I beat you. Maybe. Maybe. That's a lot of puzzle. that's a lot. That's very overwhelming after a very, surprisingly difficult battle. Smoxilon, we fought a couple times. It hasn't been too bad. I think we can just come and go and we'll be okay. Bravebird does... You know, it does an okay amount, but still. I think we probably just KO this in return, right? Skill Link. Base 30 power move. I still can't believe that this is just... Well, it wasn't given to us as such. We had to change our ability with, you know, a hidden ability capsule and get the move, which I guess is an extra hurdle, but still, it's so good. It feels illegal. It feels like I shouldn't be allowed to have this much power. Another one? Okay, I'm just going to use the same thing. Stealth Rock on the second one, not the lead. I'm pretty sure the first half of this thing's name is Smogon, and you should go learn some more. You should learn some more Pokemon strats. You start with the Stealth Rock. Unless you can one-shot the opposing Pokemon, then sometimes it can be worth it not to. But if they have something that's 4 times weak to Stealth Rocks, you just do it anyway. You just accept that you're gonna lose your lead. That's why you lead with something like with Sturdy or Focus Sash. You just set up those rocks. Rocks are so good. I am a rock advocate. Okay. Let's see how we want to start this. If we go over here, where does that end? Let us end up. Pretty far in. What does this take us to? Further in. Oh no. I wanted to find dead ends early because I was just gonna like use those as a nice, easy way to know where not to go. Okay. Let's see. There's a machine down there. This is too obvious. Too many things lead to here. Like, both of those ones at the bottom right now lead to this. The one on the right leads to this. Too many things lead to this. I don't trust that. I trust this? I should not have trusted this. There's a path down there, which we can get to right now if we just go right and down, which we can do. I'm gonna do it. Where does this take us? Grunts aggressively. Oog. 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 Levels, you're getting annihilated by come and go. Just 2. Just 2 come and goes. Yep. Yep. That one on the right and the one at the back, they liked it though. They did. Deferus level 59. Probably no new moves. +4 attack. It's nice though. And Deferus. Hey, wait, hey, mine just leveled up. It's like a sign. I'm gonna come on it. Oh, it's been like the whole playthrough. I feel like the starter has dictated like half of the jokes of the entire playthrough. If I had chosen a different starter, the jokes could be very different. Like if I'd chosen Lizakbar, the jokes could be way different than just coming on everything. But you know what? It's been kind of funny. Nice, easy battle though. Is this direction even a way that I really want to go, is the question. Or am I just walking backwards? Grunt submissively. Ooh. Where does this take us? To a scientist and another room. Okay. And another item. TM33 Reflect. Okay. Okay. So it seems like we are going to have to go back into the horrible pathways. Okay. We will, however, leave things off right here because I don't have an infinite amount of time today, so I do need to wrap things up right here. Tomorrow will be Alt Red, and after that will be Clover again, I believe. We should be back to a daily upload schedule. There was no upload yesterday just because it was the first episode of Alt Red, and I wanted to give that a little bit of time to breathe so people knew that there was a new playthrough. But if you guys have enjoyed this episode, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado,